Good afternoon, Speed Gaming fans. I'm Kachiri, and welcome to today's Super Metroid Link to Past Randomizer Weekly. We are doing a normal settings for today. And joining me today in the booth is Simplify Dog. How are you doing, Simplify?
I'm doing fantastic today. Looking forward to another normal seed. Hopefully, it's not as trolly as the last one, but one can hope.
It's SMZ3. What do you think? So today, if you've never been exposed to SMZ3 before, as we in the community call it, we have taken two fantastic games from the early '90s on the Super Nintendo. We somehow combined them like a Megazord to this conglomeration. All of our runners today are going to run through Zebes and Hyrule to find everything they need to beat the 7 crystal dungeons, the 4 major bosses of Super Metroid, and then in order to finish the seed, they must beat both Mother Brain and Ganon. How many people do you have for this one today, Simplify?
We have, holy cow, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. Right? That's 22 people.
Yeah, that's a lot of racers.
Big race.
But featured on our restream today, we have MM2 NES cartridge, Nidorific, Hydropower, and Farfaloo. These guys are going to put on a good show for us.
All great runners. Go ahead and give them a follow now. All right. We should be getting started any second now. I said we should be getting started any second now.
Let's go.
Slaps the hood of the... Oh, no. So yeah, we have a new setup. I'm not used to the new delay. Alright, here we go. You notice we start out in Super Metroid. Oh, we got a Mega Man. Oh, everyone's using different sprites this time around. Very nice.
I like it.
Makes things a lot nicer to look at. But we start out Super Metroid to set our controls, because most people are not a fan of the vanilla controls. I think I've heard someone call it the claw grip control style. But we are going to see most of our runners, all of our runners going to Hyrule to start out our seed here.
Yeah, we got an immediate map check. I saw one pendant. I did not see the other one.
So it's 5-6 crystals on Desert, regular crystal on Hera, and a non-green pendant on Eastern. I couldn't see what color it was, but it was not the green pendant. We get some power bombs in the Sanctuary and regular bombs in Link's house. That's a good find. Get another map check there to confirm it is the red pendant.
All right. So we got varying degrees of... We got 3 people going to check Uncle, which the tree pull, I believe is the T3 triple. We got a full magic. Yep. And then we got one person going to check the lumberjack ledge, and we find that it's blue rupees on the T1, and the hoarder crab's just giving us green rupes.
Well, Uncle gave us 20 rupees and more bombs.
Well, that's a good start.
We have a whole bunch of bombs now to get through Kakariko, which is a good thing. Not needing the early money. Farfaloo is going to go ahead and check Lost Woods now. I didn't see anything on Lumberjack Ledge, and chat's not freaking out, so I'm going to assume it was nothing. Because I always say chat is the third commentator / tracker.
Oh yeah, they do better job than we do, for sure.
$20, okay. Like, why are we even here? $300 in the Thieves' Hideout. That's what they're hoarding today. That's a very nice find. And a nice bomb drop there from killing the Squiggly. I don't know what those are.
Got me.
And NES cartridge also got a bomb drop.
There's 300 rupees inside the Thieves' Hideout in the woods.
Yeah, it said that though. They're hoarding it. They're holding all of the money. Farfaloo's going to spend that money, it looks like. Going to check bottle vendor. Probably also check not sick kid, but the tavern to see if they can save from buying bombs. And then we'll probably buy a 10-pack. Nope, an E-Tank.
E-Tank's not bad. Some nice. We need at least 3 to beat the game, so.
All the runners who did the Uncle Star Path got a bomb drop off the green electric dude. Oh crap!
I thought they were called Cukeman.
The name actually popped in my. Oh, Choo Choo. Yeah, it's a Choo Choo. It
It's a
literally popped in
choo-choo.
my head, and then I read chat.
Choo choo.
Choo Choo. All right, let's get this hype train going. We got some more missiles and Chicken Hut. We need something good. We need an item. You know what? I would love to see an early morph ball this seed.
I would love to see our trackers do something because I know they're getting bored. All they've done is click the pendant so far.
Yeah, Renderer's probably falling asleep. You know, feels bad for him, but I forgot who the other tracker is. Can someone hit exclamation special? Okay. Now follow them. They're doing a good job. Blue Mail in Blind's hideout. We don't track Blue Mail on SMZ3 because we don't believe in males.
And we don't have enough space to put it.
Oh god, could you imagine if we decide to change the 1v1 sub to everything that could be pressed? Like have a 60-spot tracker.
I wouldn't track
well.
I wouldn't track anymore, that's for sure. Hey, we got a weapon, sorta.
Yeah, we can now get through Mini Moldrum Cave. So Blue Mail, Hookshot, that's about it in Kakariko. We'll see Race Game and Library here soon. I believe Ness Cartridge is Parallel World Link.
Yes, he is. We have Dark Link on Nidorific side, we have Luigi on Farfaloo, and we have Standard Link on Hydropower.
I'm loving the sprite difference. You know, so often I've commentated just plain Link and plain Samus.
I like doing it Link in Super Metroid and Samus in Link to the Past. That way they got lost between worlds.
Oh, that was Speed Booster. Was that Speed like Speed?
That's convenient.
This might have this might be a fast seed.
Or it might not be. Could be a very slow seed if we don't get speed boosters in your game anytime soon. So far, though, at least we don't have to do Aghanim because it was just $20 on the Agaledge. That's a good thing.
No, vanilla race game.
A pizza.
Oh no, that was a super missile, not speed booster. I saw the green from the tip, and it was a square shape. So
you tricked me. I didn't see it at all, so I have no idea.
I mean, they only looked at it for half a second. So I mean,
that's what these runners normally do. You get a fraction of a second to see what they see.
Yeah.
Like these map checks, I finally got to see the other 2 crystals, even though I can click the tracker.
Right?
But I'm lazy like that.
Oh, Farfaloo doesn't get the 1 trip. Damn, we'll have to leave and come back in.
That's unfortunate.
Hydropower is going to be up next. No, Hydra!
He didn't get it either. What's in the dam? The flute! That's a big deal!
We gotta go back to Kakariko! We must go back! And missiles were flooded.
That's kind of important. We might need that flute. We might not. Who knows? It's actually one of those things with the SMZ3, unlike the Link to the Past randomizers, the flute is not necessarily required.
That's so nice. I mean, you get to skip half of Lower North Fair if there's nothing else in Lower North Fair. I mean, you don't have to use Lower North Fair to get to Meyer.
I didn't say it wasn't nice, it's just not required.
We get some more supers. We get the regular morph ball bombs. Okay. That's our camp fly. That means, you know, we can now get to Criteria supers.
Well, we do need one other item to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, morph ball.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, what other items do we need? And it's like,
the most important one for Super Metroid. The only one that matters. Okay, so we did not... Did we see? No. Hydropower didn't go to Ice Rod Cave. So Farfalu is going to be the first one to go.
probably hoping to get like a mirror later on and use the portal.
What if Ice Rod Cave is the mirror?
I know. So risky. Nope, just a whole heart.
Oh, that would have been so awesome.
We've got nothing but ammo for Super Metroid, basically, except for like one E-Tank. So having a whole heart there is nice.
Now, that flute activation actually gives us early access to Death Mountain, which gives us a couple more checks.
More than a couple. We have Hookshot. We can go to Paradox Cave, too.
True, we can also check High Jump location in Super Metroid. Well, the item before High Jump, which could be Morph Ball, which would let us check High Jump, but you know
It's still the High Jump location. It's not the High Jump spot. Oh, wait. Hydra just wanted to flute back to Hydra. Okay.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Is this considered slower, though?
I have no idea. I'm no expert at this game, trust me.
Okay. I feel like that was a slower play. But I think Nier got the heart container. I think, no, actually, he did not get the heart container. So Neo also skipped the Ice Rock Cave. And flew it back. So, you know, Neo, I personally know Neo is like one of the best racers of this game. So if he did the same thing, I have to assume that was the mid play.
And they know something more than we do. And now if Hydropower is going to head over to Sahasrara's closet, probably check the first couple checks in Eastern Palace, because, you know, we can.
This whole area is a potential 6 items. Depending on where, you know, the third item in Eastern is.
I think Farfalu is rescuing the old man in the dark.
Not logic, but, you know, most runners
He's
know.
using bombs to track where he is. That's awesome.
We're not going to know where Greenpin is. Nest Cartridge is doing some fake flippers. We're getting bombs, and bottle. So Hydra's probably going to flew back to Kakariko here soon.
That bottle's probably not going to lead to anything, but you never know. It's an extra check in Kakariko. So that's like all the Kakariko checks done in the first 10 minutes.
No,
we got Sick Kid, we got the flute, everything's done.
Saving the old man only gave power bombs.
Green Pendant Meyer.
Oh. Heart container.
Old man under the bridge having a reserve tank for us. Thanks for nothing.
I mean, technically it's the second E-Tank right now. Checking the desert with that flute. More rupees on the ledge. Spectacle Rock is going to have missiles, okay. Nothing too important.
What's Agina going to have for us today? And here's Niterific going to Eastern Palace. And top of Spectacle Rock's also got missiles. Convenient.
Farfalu's going over to Paradox. He did not go check what was said earlier in chat, the high jump neighborhood. I'm going to use that now from now on. Oh, Hydra actually has Zora money. Once we get gloves or flippers, that will actually be in logic. First check in Eastern. There's 3 overall here. It's $20.
All right, so we got Paradox Cave. What do we got in the bottom here? We got missiles and silver missiles.
Silver missiles. Could you imagine if they added that to this, like as a potential item? You know, you just use
Just one
silver
shot, Mother
neutrals.
Brain. Blah.
Like, no, it'll still be 4 shots, just like on Ganon, but you know, each shot just does 9,000 damage. There's our Morph Ball!
Early Morph Ball, like you said.
Farfaloo is going to start. Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! Both the orbs in the same cave? What?
That is I almost called this something bad. 2 orbs in one location.
That's the hype cave of the light world.
Well, we got both the orbs in one location. An orb cave. Oh man. Good find there for Farfaloo. Oh, we do need the mirror though. Mirror is going to be important because that was a hammer on Flowing Island.
That's going to be important later on for sure.
I can't beat the game without it. Haven't seen anything else too important here in Eastern. We're still 2 items away from Dark World access. Oh my, no! We gotta find mitts before we get hammer.
Yeah, we're gonna need 2 gloves for sure, because you can't have the hammer before Dark World access today.
Oh my, that's rough. This could actually still be an Agassiz depending on where the gloves are.
Unless you do some seriously game-breaking things, which we're not allowed to do in race settings.
Man. Alright, so Farfaloo is going to go ahead and do Gauntlet. Really rough location, because this acid does about 80 damage a second. And, oh, like, look at that. Just barely put the toes into the acid, and we're already down almost tank already. But Farfaloo is playing this risky, too. Not taking their time. And is going to go ahead and get the first item in Gauntlet, which is the Spring Ball. Oh, that's a nice find. I love the Mega Man Morph Ball animation.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the coolest ones out there.
Power Bombs was in the high jump neighborhood. I'm still going to call it that. That's so nice. Anyway,
yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, ooh, that was risky. Went ahead and destroyed the safety bit. Gets an E-Tank and a green rupee there at the very end. Go and check Terminator now. For the Ice Rod. Nice. Only a heart piece at Croc Escape. And Hydropower is going to show off 230. Or Mega Missiles, or today, Piece of Heart. Farfaloo is now in green Brinstar. And Hydra is going to Retro Brin.
Sorry, I'm still sorting out this new setup for Discord. We got Green Brin, early supers. I don't know if anybody's seen it yet, but we're about to see it.
Yep, we're seeing it now. Oh, we found 3 of our Ruby Hordes already. And our X-ray scope at Old Mother Brain.
Interesting. We got a 1/3 of our microwave already.
So need a couple pieces of that. And there's our bow. I don't know if one of our trackers can answer this, but did we find all 3 items in Eastern? I'm waiting for the trackers to answer that question. Farfaloo is running through this whole area like he's played this game before.
Yeah, it looks like he's done this a time or 2. Nice damage boosts going through the underground tunnel of
the Akuns.
The Atacuns, yes.
Yeah. I hate this area. I am never good at Super Metroid wall jumps. I think they are the most overcomplicated actions in the game is the Super Metroid wall jumps.
And maybe. Depends on your controller setup and your controller and stuff.
When you have to do a fighting game combination to kick off a wall. Ooh, Wave Beam in Billy May's room.
It's almost backwards from every other wall jump in the Metroid series, so you're just like, what? If you played the other two first, you try to wall jump in this game, you're like, this is backwards. I don't get it. And let's get our first look at Pink Brinstar, see what's down here.
Again, we are looking for both our gloves to get to our hammer right now. Either that or we're hoping for grav suits and flippers. Both for our water movements.
We don't want that, but we will have to. If we have to, we will. I mean, obviously. But we kind of want to see the good stuff first. We want to get those mitts so we can get that hammer a lot easier.
Alright, Farfood takes a few times to get the Spore Spawn skip. Gets it.
Nest Cartridge is going to go do the IBJ up to Criteria Power Bombs and see what's up there. Charge Beam's got an energy tank for us. Very nice.
There's a regular missile for finding Spore Spawn.
Good old Spo-Spo.
Alright, Criteria powers are just Hyrule bombs.
Yeah, it's kind of a downgrade, in my opinion.
Farflu's restocking on supers.
And power bombs, apparently. These things have like a 1% chance to drop power bombs, and he's gotten at least one already.
I never knew you could kill those up there early.
Learn something new every time I watch this.
Alright, so Hydra's now doing Wave Beam. Has Wave Beam, so doesn't have to do the trick Farflu is about ready to do.
Wavegate glitch is always fun, and he may have gotten him. Nope, he didn't get it. That one looks like it was good.
Stop jinxing him. See?
There we go.
Stop jinxing him. Alright, all of our runners now in Super Metroid. I foresee we're going to be in Super Metroid for a little bit longer.
Yeah, we still got to check. We got to check Billy Mays, unless somebody's already done it and I wasn't paying attention.
That's what Wave Beam is. Billy Mays is Wave Beam.
I am running behind the times. We can go kill Kraid, though, and Kraid will give us some more item checks as well.
Plus, we have to kill Kraid anyway, so it's better to just get that done as soon as possible.
Agreed.
Yeah, if you're just joining us 20 minutes in, we had a pre-MTC at the start. We found Hookshot and Flute that led us to both of the purple orbs being in Paradox Cave. But while we were up there, we get the bad news that the hammer is Mitz locked. Mitz mirror lock, to be more specific, on Flowing Continent. So right now, our runners are running through Super Metroid in the hopes to find the 3 items that lets them get to the hammer. That's actually our current objective right now, I would say.
Alright, and Farfaloo is headed over to Retro Bryn. Once Hydropower is done here, I suspect he's going to go to the Crate area. We can also check Red Tower, which might have something of value there as well. Now, not in logic, but perfectly doable by these runners is Fantoon.
This cartridge gets their bow. We also got early silvers, which is going to be helpful, considering, you know, most of the bosses are weak to silver, so...
Yeah, it's always nice to use those. Watching the Armos Knights get disintegrated by silvers is always fun. Who is going to be the first to show us something new today? For now. Hydropower is going for a Mock Ball to get to early supers. He got it this time.
That sound always gives me nightmares because I always got stuck in that pit.
The Raccoons are your friends, though.
Let them burn. Anyway, Farfaloo is going to show us Shaft Supers. Shaft Supers. Jeez.
What is it? What is it?
More supers. It's vanilla.
Vanilla. What do you know? It's actually a lot harder to do than it looks because it all looks the same, so it's really hard to tell if you're going up or down.
Like, I get a migraine if I mess up there, and I'm trying to save myself because then I don't know where I'm at.
It gets disorienting very, very quickly. There is an ice rod. I must have missed that earlier. Yep, sure did.
Yeah.
Cool, I bet Turtle Rock's a pendant.
Our final pendant? Ooh, that might mean Kane might not be required to see it.
But Hydropower is going to have to fight the first boss of the game.
Yep, because we have the Warp Ball bombs. This boss doesn't trigger unless you have them in your inventory.
Ooh,
there's our first glove!
That's important.
Oh.
Well, that opens up some doors.
Yeah, I'm sure Hydra's happy to fight this boss now. So now we need the mitts to get into the Dark World.
Yep. Or kill Aghanim and get the lamp and get a couple swords. Or,
yeah, we haven't even found a sword
or a sword
yet.
and a cape.
Man, all of our paths to Dark World is still multiple items. Except for the mitts.
Or flippers, gravity, and speed.
Yep.
Sure. Let's just keep adding on top of things.
Yeah, so we have that path to Dark World. We have what you said, sword, cape, or 2 swords. Still also need lamp for Aga.
This is a typical trolliness of a normal seed so far.
Yeah, this is our easy seeds for this randomizer.
This is normal.
I mean, our other option is hard, which sometimes never even happens, even under hard constrictions. I'm just going to show us the moat. Which... Gotta swim to get those flippers.
That's an interesting place for those to be.
Oh, gotta swim to get those flippers. I think that's actually in logic with a running jump. So I don't think you need like high jump boots or anything for that to be in logic. I'm pretty sure that's just in logic normally. Yeah, motivate. Yep. Okay. I remember like 2 years ago there was like 50 conversations on that. All right, Baby Power Bombs. It's just gonna be another super. Oh, that's a funny location. You guys swim to get your flippers. But that does actually put Zora in logic, and I do know these runners have money. Because we found all the rupee hoards so far. Oh. When the grabber gets you twice. Almost 3 times there. There's the blue boomerang and missiles. Comment chat. The glove also put the Zora in money. Yes, Zora.
Yes,
money.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to be a scam. Unless it's our mitts.
I'm gonna say doubt it.
No, I tried to avoid the whole Twitch chat thing and trying to be like the most toxic possible progression loop ever. But without the seed is going, what do you think is going to be on Zora that's going to lead us down another goose chase? Oh god. Yeah, no, it depends on what the last pendant is. Oh god. The comment in chat, evil.
There's half magic at Spazer.
Which is always nice, especially early.
Half magic's always nice to have.
Lets you make a few mistakes on Trinex and Cold Stare. Neorific gets their wave beam. Hydra's going to the Kraid's lair to fight our first boss half an hour into the seed. See if Hydra gets the Kraid quick kill. Nope. Kraid says no to that. We get to see the full curvy, no judgment body of Kraid. Hydra takes on Kraid, though. First boss kill at 32 minutes. For the cane! All right.
Well, you said we may not need it, but there it is.
And of course, we found so many fun tricks we can do it with it almost a year ago.
Icebreaker diver down.
Yeah. No one talks about the Palace of Darkness one, but that's part of it too.
There's a trick in Palace of Darkness.
Now you can walk through the, how like in the area with all the beetles, there's a switch.
Yep.
If you place your block just right and walk up the stairs, you walk past the.
Yeah, I saw Koi do that the other day. I was like, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool.
That was discovered at the same time as Icebreaker and Diver Down. I don't think there's a named trick to it like the other two, though.
Yeah, I think it's less useful, but it's still fun.
Yeah. But we're about ready to get done with what we can do with Super Metroid right now, and we still haven't received anything like too big. Well, that can't actually. Never mind. I thought of something, but then I lost it at the same time.
Yeah, that cane doesn't provide us with anything right now, but it will be useful. It may be useful in the future.
I was going to say that cane was high jump blocked, but then it dawned on me that that's not the case anymore. Like that's not part of our logic.
Correct.
No, there's Spazer.
Spazer!
Which is really nice with the wave beam. Like, a lot of people, hate on Spazer for being the mean beam, but I mean...
If you don't have plasma, it's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, it makes it to where you don't have to aim as you run places now.
No, you just shoot. You spam shots like everybody does.
Farfalu's doing some out-of-logic checks here in Super Metroid, going to... Oh!
Got stuck under the tripper. Poor guy.
That was... So what can we do now? Oh, there's our first sword out of logic.
Yay! So that's probably not our first sword, but it's the first one we've received.
Oh, we're checking Back of Escape. We haven't seen this yet. That's probably where our next progression is.
Nidorufi's going for a CWJ.
We also haven't seen any of Hyrule Castle, actually, so...
Nope, we didn't have a weapon.
Now we have two. There's missiles, there's a heart container, and there's super missiles, so it's not the back. Oh, we also have Zora. Let's not forget Zora.
We had two players trying to do a CWJ.
At what point do you just... Oh! Nero gets it. Followed by Nest cartridge. Okay. Well, I was going to say, at what point do you just stop? Just going to give us our first check. We've already seen what's on the Man Under the Bridge.
So all these checks here in Wrecked Ship will be out of logic, as the CWJ is not a logical way to access Wrecked Ship on normal.
We also get to see our favorite ghost elephant squid.
Argus!
Yeah! It's like, what do you name a space elephant squid thing? Argus? First check we can do in Wreck Ship without having to kill Argus is a piece of heart. Hydra's going to be showing us Waterfall Cave. But yeah, no, Neorific is going to be the first one to fan tune. Really difficult fight if you don't know the gimmick. Argus takes double damage from supers, but if you hit him with a super, he gets really mad at you for a minute. And we don't want to waste a minute here, so we're going to try him as many regular missiles as we can in a very specific way so he doesn't fly off the screen. Question chat, we still haven't seen like up to Zelda's cell, so Zora has nothing. So basically what you do is you just fire 2 missiles, and then you try to do as many missiles as you can as he flies around so he doesn't disappear.
And without any suits, he does quite a bit of damage.
Well, at least he's nice enough to give you like 5,000 health with his blue flames.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. No, but it's funny because a lot of people had difficulties with this boss, and I actually own the Nintendo Power somewhere in some box that say the best way to fight this boss was to hit it with 5 super missiles. Like, no!
It may be the quote-unquote easiest way, but it's definitely not the most efficient.
Nest Cartridge does get the kill first. So basically what you do is you know, these runners knows that he has 2,500 health. Space jump! Oh, that's our way to wreck ship right there. That's space jump that Hydra Power found.
Well, that's a nice find.
I love me some space jump because I hate doing IBJs. Now, is that going to be the only thing here in Hyrule? No, I don't see we have the small key for a Dark Cross, so there's still a chance that the Dark Cross is the key. Actually, no, I think Dark Cross has to be the key at this point.
If we haven't seen the key up front or in the back, then it's definitely there.
Yep. Yep. Actually, Hydra should have actually bailed at that point because the last 2 things were a map and the key.
Yeah, sometimes you just forget that, though. Now, Nest Cartridge is going to go save at the save station here in Wreck Ship, and it implies that he's going to check Spike Room of Death.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you're about ready to see.
There's a reason why it has the name it does.
Really hard to get out of this little pull here. But Nest Cartridge gets out. Now it's Neorific's turn. Look at all of that spikes. All that deep. Neor's now experiencing the pain. Oh! Takes 2 hits there. Loses about 150 health. Yep, no, that bomb jump's out of logic. But we know it's in logic because of the space jump. They think they're out of logic. The one look at that E-Tank, and this cartridge is like, nope. Reset.
Yeah, that's a big no thank you.
Neorific is doing the same thing.
Hydro Power's got an easy way to get a wreck ship. Just casually float over the water.
Mm-hmm. Farfalu now has the space jump. We'll see if Farfalu has been counting items in Hyrule. So this is actually some bad news for Neo and NES cartridge. Because if they do find something significant, it may keep them away from that space junk. And so there might be a chance that space junk becomes important, like if there's something in Showcase Showdown.
Come on, don't be a get wrecked shift. Let's get something good in here. Like the Titans mitts right there. That's pretty good.
That's our Dark World access. We still can't get to the hammer, but we can get everywhere else now.
So that's a lot of stuff we just opened up. We still need a swingy though. A sword is going to be preventing us from doing a lot of stuff. A swingy, a stabby, a sharp object.
Firebomb, speed booster, lock. We don't need those. We got enough already. I also love the Mega Man space jump. So good. I didn't see if Farfalu got the Craig quick kill or not. If I can speak correctly.
Oh, it happens. Yeah, Farfalu did get the Craig quick kill.
Very nice, very nice. All that IBJs and waiting on these little platforms for 5 rupees. I think these runners forgot they got Spring Ball.
It's easy to forget because it's something you normally never see.
Alright, time to take a break. Couple locations left here in Wrecked Ship. And then we have exhausted our Super Metroids, and all we got is Dark World. Super Metroid was our best friend, but no longer. It's now Dark World.
And with the large quantity of checks in Dark World, we're going to find some stuff. Most assuredly.
Hopefully. At this point, we're now looking... So we're looking for the mirror. Mirror will get us to Hammer, and that will basically open up everything we need.
However, with those myths, it also gives us East Dark Death Mountain, Dark Death Mountain, basically like the rest of the game.
Yeah. So 1 IM and, 120 odd checks.
Something like that.
Oh, hey, Swagnet.
Hey, now we can kill Aghanim. At least in swordless modes, that's one of the items you can use to kill him.
It's so funny when you do that, though. It's just so swag.
Swagging him. They call it that for a reason.
I just love the animation when you're using Spring Ball with the net. It's so good.
For sure.
We also will get the knowledge where the final pendant is. Depending on that, we can start figuring out how the seed will finish.
Who is going to be our first runner to go to the Dark World? I'm probably going to put money on Niterific. After he kills Kraid, he's going to get there first.
No, he'll actually be near the, he may check Dark Death Mountain first, because he'll be at that portal. And just hope, you know, finds Mir and Hookshot Cave.
This is my favorite music, other than Lower Norfair. It's just so relaxing. Now, Nito is doing something kind of crazy here. He's going to damage boost his way across.
He has... Oh, yeah, no, he doesn't have space jump. I mean, this is risky. I don't think Niterific has saved in a while.
He did just come from the ship, didn't he?
No, he went down Red Tower after finishing Wrecked Ship.
This is brave. I don't know what he's going with here.
I mean, I would assume he will Crystal Flash at one point in time. He has enough for a Crystal Flash. As long as you just keep on getting hit by those levers and not the spy. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way!
Oh my goodness, he does it anyway! Wow! All that for 20 bucks.
Jesus, now he has to get back out.
The man's got some courage, I'll give him that. But those two reserve tanks might save him.
That's 425 health. Taking a minute to breathe before. Okay, get the lever, and you drop. Now you're going to take the real damage. Now, keep on getting hit by the lever, and you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, he's fine. He got it. No problem. That was easy. In comparison, he made that look like it was nothing, but that's not easy to do.
Ness had prom. Guys, you have Spring Ball.
It's easy to forget. It's one of those items you don't track, and we don't track.
We used to track.
We don't track the lamp either, which is really funny. And I would think that the lamp is more important. Just a little bit.
Wait, has Hydra not done Gauntlet?
I don't remember.
I would assume that would be. I would assume that would be one of the checks everyone did first.
It's hard to keep track of 4 screens at once. That Kraid E-Tank just saved a Ness cartridge from being low health.
Oh, he only checked the back door Gauntlet. Okay. Then that's my bad then. If you're watching this back, I did not mean to chastise you.
The damage is done. It's too late.
I'll just find something else. Niterific is now going out to the Kraid. Our last runner to Kraid. We'll see if we get 2 for 4 on quick kills today. We'll see if Farfaloo just goes ahead and goes back to Zelda from here. And here we go. Farfaloo's going. Time to flute to 4 and go to Village of Outcasts. Or flute to 3. What did I say 4? Either way, same difference.
I didn't want to argue.
Same difference. You have to call me out sometime, man. I have too much ego. I have too much ego. You have to call me out, man. Alright, only one runner got the quick kill today, unfortunately. And our last pendant is in Skull Woods. So, our other 5-6 crystal is in Ice Palace.
I was kind of hoping Turtle Rock would be a pendant, because, early Ice Rod usually says that. But today, not that day.
Oh, and we don't have any dungeons this time around we can double up. Usually we have, both Desert and Mire being crystals, or both Pod and Easterns being crystals. Not today. Bombs at the chest game. Now, see our runners do Misery Mire if we're still looking for items around the time they decide they want to do Desert. Just to get the green pendant to turn into Shirashla.
Sometimes it might be worth it. But Farfaloo is going to take a dip into Thieves Town.
4 items up for grabs. One of these first 4 checks there has to be the big key to get to the other 4 checks. Oh, hey, speaking of. Nest cartridge is joining Farfaloo and Village of Outcasts now. Again, we are now looking for the mirror. We find the mirror, we can go straight to the hammer, and everything will be fine. First item Thieves Town is 50 rupees. And Nest cartridge is going to try and find the 2 items in Skull Woods and hope that they are not in the back of Skull Woods. Now remember, our top 2 runners did not check Hyrule and is missing out on the space jump. Which normally won't be a big deal, but that's something we have to keep in mind when we get around to Lower Norfolk. Again, Skull Woods has 2 items. There's a strong possibility they can both be in the back, which will suck. Hydropower is going to Mire. We'll find out what medallion we need for Mire if we do want to dip that. While this is going on, Neorific is going to go to Dark Death Mountain and will tell us the other medallion we need.
And while he's up here, he's going to be able to check Hookshot Cave, which will be nice. That is 4 more items, plus Super Bunny Cave, which is 2 more.
Ether for Mire.
So, vanilla.
I am in Skull Woods, the Rupee. There's our mirror. Hydra finds our mirror. That's our path to the hammer right there.
I would go check Desert immediately.
Yeah, no, and that also gives us Checkerboard Cave right here. That is probably the best place to find that mirror. I mean, and our lamp is in Super Bunny Cave.
Along with bombos. Interesting.
2 fire sources. That's very hot right there. No. Okay. Desert's not boots locked. Oh, and our second item in Skull Woods is the shield. So, Skull Woods empty. Well, time to take this big key to get the small key. Ether for TR as well. Oh, there's.
Well, we need to find Ether. It's not hidden under the massive either dungeon, so we're gonna have to go find it somewhere else.
Screw attack in Thieves Town.
That's always a nice find.
Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about anything now in Super Metroid. You can just screw attack through it all. All right, let's see if Neo goes straight to Meyer. And he is, so we're going to most likely see Neorific go get the hammer after clearing desert. Pretty sure Hydro Power is also going to be doing that as well. I am on Lamos. We do have oh, actually Hydra has no fire source. Oh, that's cruel.
That's normal.
We needed one item from one location to clear the other location. The other location has one item to clear.
Hey, there's another sword.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. There's Gravel Beam.
There's Shack Tool. Once we get gravity and high jump. Oh, we already have space jump. Never mind. We just need gravity.
Yeah, we just need to experience the gravity of it all.
And down goes Blind for Farfalu getting our first crystal? Crystal.
That's that was like exactly 1 hour. But that screw attack, it just makes things so much nicer for the remainder of Super Metroid. Like
absolutely.
It just, with space jump, it just speeds up, you know, not only Lower Norfolk, but it also helps you get through Meridia fast too. So Neorific will actually be able to clear desert here to get the item off of Lamos. Hydra's going to find the lamp here soon and be like,
It's gonna be terrible.
Oh, quick dig game. That's great news. A very quick dig game. 5 digs, 4 missiles.
It's always nice to have it over quickly.
Oh, Neo is just going to go ahead and go straight to Lamos first with that big key. Decided not to check. Oh, actually, Nito is Galaxy Brain right now. The rest of Desert's empty. So, once Neo gets the second item off of Lamos, he doesn't need to do the rest of Desert.
That sounds like something Neo would do.
I mean, it helps out. It's one of those things where you do just in case. I mean, it doesn't cut any time. You're gonna have to beat Lamos anyway. And it's not like Eastern where you have the 50-50 and, you know, you have to run through the whole dungeon again if you fail the 50-50.
As a bonus, it's nice that he's got both the silver arrows and the fire rod with half magic, so he's got a real easy way to kill these things.
Ice rod. But
sorry, the ice rod.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it works. Either way works. But,
it's one of the rods. It's the actual rod that's designed to kill them. Because in the vanilla game, it tells you, go to this place and get this special item to help you kill the next area. Or something, you know, I paraphrase, obviously.
Yeah. And you were like, I think I was the one that told you that. And you were like, oh, I don't think we've come together before. Nope.
Man, I forget what I had for breakfast. Never mind what we talked about 2 months ago, 6 months ago, last year, whatever.
Yeah, no, like, Straussel, after you get the boots from him, tells you, yeah, go to Lake Hylia, there's an item there that will assist you in the next part of your quest. Anyway, we saw Hype Cave. Chat's not freaking out, so I don't think there was anything hype there.
Hype Cave was, it's normal, not hypeness.
Okay, well, Hydra has the hammer. Neo's probably going to go to get the hammer now. After getting the first crystal for himself there, and it's a 5/6 crystal. If he wants, he can also clear ice pallets without bombos, and it will suck horribly. Well, he still needs swords, but it will suck horribly. Hydra's going to go ahead and do Hera now. Early big key's nice. Means you can go ahead and do the Hera pot without much worries. I think Hydra's not going to do that. Oh, there's Charger Beam on the pyramid. So Farfalu now has charge. Neo's not going to go get that hammer. Oh yeah, Neo can do ice pallets, just have to hammer cold stare. Something you never want to do.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, though.
Alright, so Iam is either in the first floor T weight thing chest or on Moldorm. I see catfish now from Farfalu. And let's see what grumpy friend gives us today, and it's nothing. Now that screw attack still helps Nest cartridge out, but not as much without the space jump. Screw attack is so much better with space jump. Oh, Hydra almost fell. 3 hammer hits and goes down the bad hole. That was the bad hole. You just fall forever and ever and ever. This cartridge's sword is going to go ahead and do this fight scripted. Turning in the brothers to each other gets you 50 rupees. Farfalu was like, oh yeah, I can fake powder the Oh crap, assays, I don't have the hammer. The Farfalu's going to hope for the mirror, which we know the mirror is not in Super Bunny Cave. Mushroom!
That's beautiful.
Actually, you can't fake powder without the mushroom. I don't know why Farfalu was going to go down to that. Hydra Power can fake powder, though. And that's Hydra Power's first crystal. Neo's going to go ahead and get his second crystal here after hammering Moldorm a few times. Or falling. Falling happens too. Hydra is going to go ahead and do Spike Cave with no safeties. I don't think Hydra can do this.
What do you mean no safeties? He's got blue cane. What are you talking about?
I forgot blue cane.
Normally you get blue cane here. $20. It's not worth it.
Neo down for the second time.
Trolldorm is living up to his name today.
Yep, at this time Moldorm is no longer Mordorm. His name is Trolldorm.
Yeah, it's typical. He likes to knock people off. He's kind of a jerk like that.
I love how like some people like make the argument that this boss is bugged because he gets off his health back when you climb back up the stairs, but that's intended.
He's a troll. That's what he's supposed to do.
It's intended. Like some people make the argument that this boss was buggy because he gets his health back, but it's like No, it's intended.
For sure.
Because that's what happens in Link's Awakening too.
Yep.
And that also what happens in Link Between Worlds.
And Troll Dorm 2.
And
whatever other games Troll Dorm's in. Luckily, you can't fall against Troll Dorm in the last fight of Link's Awakening because there's no holes.
There's no holes. So Hydropower is now going to go ahead and do Lambos. I'd like to remind everyone that Neorific has already done Lambos. So Neorific and Hydra will be tied for the same crystals. Now is Farfaloo... Oh, I think Farfaloo's decided they're going to go to Pod from here. Still no hammer. Farfaloo needs to actually go to the Mire area to get that hammer. Actually, never mind. Farfaloo's going to go ahead and check Eastern. Neorific's going to do the fake powder.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Not just for supers.
It's better knowing now than not knowing at all.
We almost have a full Link to the Past inventory.
It's amazing how fast that can happen.
You need to turn into the mushroom before that. You can do that, man.
He forgot.
The mushroom gives us the boots!
Woo! Speed booster! For sure.
It's time to run fast. Neo, buy the blue potion! Come on, Neo, you have the money. He's like, oh, I'm gonna buy it. No, I'm not going to.
Who doesn't need no stinking potions?
Alright, so Neo now can run. Which is super nice. Still need some swords. We know where 2 are. One's out of logic.
For now.
Hydra's in pod. Whole bunch of items and a whole bunch of keys. And actually full clearable. And in logic because of the lamp and the hammer. Oh, speaking of keys, this place was also bow locked.
Well, what do you know?
So unless Ped is a suit, I'm going to go out and say Ped is dead right now. Or Ether. Nope, can't be Ether. Yeah, Ped is dead. Unless it's a suit. Farfaloo's actually going to go ahead and get the pendant here in Eastern. then 2 small keys, and Hydra's going to mirror back to the front. Farfalu's on Armos now. You just get to see them all pop one at a time. Four missiles. Ooh, Hydra found Plasma Beam, and he's very close to charge, and I think that will give Hydra the full beam combo. Oh no, we're missing Ice. Still, a fullish beam combo.
All right, full beam combo will be Ice to have for later on. I apologize, my internet's acting up. I don't know why.
Will be Ice to have later on. The one beam we're missing Ice.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Hydra has microwave now with the charge beam as well on Pyramid.
Nice. Gonna microwave some shrimpies later.
I'm getting hungry. Don't talk like that, man.
Single arrow of destiny in Pod's basement.
Farfalu got the mirror. Nez cartridge is about ready to not find the mirror. Nothing so far in Pod, though. We're finding a whole bunch of nothing. Again, we're looking for swords, we're looking for suits. That compass is not going to point us in the right direction. Oh, man. Neo's going straight to the boss. Again. We had Sword in Sea House, and we had Sword at Ice Beam, which the Ice Beam one's out of logic. We don't have Varia or Speed Booster.
Well, let's hope we can find it soon.
I feel like this is either going to be one of those seas where we have either an hour left before someone finishes or 2 hours left before the first person finishes.
Yeah, sounds about right. But Nito's gonna be done soon, I have a feeling. You know, he's just good like that. He can read this stuff pretty well.
We also have Solsky and Aussie also running the seed as well as part of the non-restream runners.
Oh yeah, so we got all the big names in the neighborhood.
And here's on Helmut Arcane. We'll see what Helmut has. I haven't been counting items, so I don't know if Helmut will have anything. 17 hammer hits to the face to break the mask. 1 silver into the dome to finish it off. Two silvers, 3 silvers, 4 silvers. There we go.
There we go. Down he goes.
Oh, Pod was nothing. Well, we needed that crystal anyway. Swamp is up. We're like, you know, a friend of Speed Gaming's Willow J. Bradley always says if you're missing a sword, go check Swamp.
Sounds about accurate.
So we'll see that if that's where Hydra goes. Neo now has to clear up the rest of the dungeon. Nest cartridges on Moldorm.
Good old boss music going on.
Oh yeah, I guess we did find Plasma, but again...
Oh! Moldorm takes his vengeance again! He says, get out of my tower! Or at least get off my floor. He's being mean, staying over on that side. The thing about Trolldorm is if you get hit down that middle hole, you go down 2 floors, and you don't want to do that.
That's why I called it earlier the bad hole. Because it's a really bad hole.
It's the express elevator to the bottom.
Yep, second time's the charm. I'm just going to go ahead and get their first sword here in a bit, if they go over to C-shaped house.
And one can hope that they will.
Could you imagine if anyone, like, forgot that check?
I mean, it's happened before.
Barfaloo kills the Lamos for a super missile. And we'll see what's the next stop.
If I remember correctly, last year, the last match of the SMZ3 tournament, Solsky and Asder were neck and neck, and Asder did not check the center item, the center chest in pod, and that was something very important. Like a fire rod.
Boots is on Mushroom, Charge Beam is on the Pyramid, and Screw Attack is in Thieves Town.
Yes.
Maiden's Chest. Alright, so Neo's going to go ahead and do Eastern now. Just get this check out of the way. If they beat the Moldorm, they have a Shroom. So Hydra has a Shroom and Nest Cartridge has a Shroom. But Hydra has not turned in their Shroom yet. Looks like Nest Cartridge is going to do Smith Chain?
Maybe?
I feel like that's the only way you go to this area now after you cleared it, is Smith Chain.
Seems like it might be a good option.
You can also check K45. No one's done K45 yet, and no one's done Graveyard Ledge yet. Neorific can do King's Tomb.
Which he probably will do. I was like, Nest Cartridge, do the item dash! Then I realized he doesn't have boots.
Yep, you gotta do some drug dealing to get those boots. That's how you get the kicks around this part of town. Ten arrows for hammering all those down.
And Nito still doesn't have a sword, so he's doing all this with just a bow and a hookshot.
And a prayer.
And a prayer. Actually, I don't think he prays. He knows what he's doing. If anything, he's the hunter, and they are his prey.
Man, I love the English. Jeez, I just ruined that joke. I love the English language, and all of a sudden my speech impediment decided to flare up at that point.
Of course.
That's nice.
Why wouldn't it? When you're trying to make a point and you try to say something, and it's like, nope, guess what? Not today.
I don't think we've seen Purple Chest, so that's what Nest Cartridge is going to do now, while checking K45 and Stumpy, which Farfaloo's already done Stumpy. Neo's going to go ahead and do Skull Woods. We know nothing's in Skull Woods. Super ZK45.
Yeah, more ammo is always nice. Unless we have charge beam, which we will.
Don't forget, Space Jump is in Hyrule Castle, which our top runners both did not get. So, if there is something important like gravity at Showcase Showdown or Gold Chorizo, that's going to be bad news for our top runners.
Agreed. But they'll get there eventually, I have a feeling. There's too many checks down there to ignore it for long. And it looks like Nest Cartridge is going to give us a dip into Swamp Palace.
It is 6 times.
It is nice, yeah, but he doesn't have the ability to clear it as he does not have the hammer.
Oh, he can only check one item then.
Or does he have the hammer and I'm just crazy?
I feel like he has to have the hammer?
We'll see.
Well, we'll get the menu here in a second.
He does,
He has the
okay.
hammer.
So he can full clear it. Sometimes the tracker likes to eat inputs and not display the things we want to see. Big shout out to our trackers, Professor Renderer and Specialist. Is it 0815? I almost said 0418. 0815 for tracking today.
Every time someone reads out the numbers in a name, I always remember a very, very old, I want to say it was IGN Halo skit, Machinima.com Halo skit, where like a team's trying to do some planes. It's like, all right, Ghost Rider, you go left, you know, whatever, and then you, Ivan 1 2 3 4. How the hell am I supposed to say that name? Ah! And then just betrays him.
There's too many numbers!
Too many numbers.
And there's Farfaloo picking up his hammer.
So everyone is down with the hammers. And we're going to get Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb here soon. We're still looking for suits and ether.
Suits, ether, and a fire rod.
Yeah, Fire Rod too. Well, that's none of those.
Yeah, that's like the least important thing. And Nidorefic still needs to get some swords, as he's currently lacking any main weaponry. Well, speak of the devil, there's one in King's Tomb. So that's 3 swords we've found so far. One of which is still out of logic in the Ice Beam location, one in C-shaped house, and one in King's Tomb. Where is that elusive 4th sword going to be? Hopefully not on pedestal. Because everybody knows butter is better. So from Nest Cartridge, I wonder if we're going to see... him do Diver Down. It looks like it because he just flooded the key. So chances are he's going to go do a cool little glitch with the Cane of Samaria, or it can be done with bombs as well. Presuming that this fire bar gives him a chance to do so. Get out of here, fire bar. And there you have it. He just jumps down and into the water he goes. Now he's walking on water like some mythical creature. So now Nest Cartridge is going to show us the left side of Swamp, which is always nice. Hopefully there's something over here of value and not just the map or compass, or both, because that would be just, you know, a waste of time. But one must check everything when you are trying to look for lots of items. And one's an energy tank, so that's one item down. And a pizza. Not really worth it. We've got runners in 3 different dungeons right now. We got one in Pod, one in Thieves Town, one in Swamp, and Hydropower is going to show us the same stuff we've seen in Hype Cave before. Which was, as far as I remember, garbage, 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 and garbage. Where are our suits at, guys? Where are they hiding? These suits can be anywhere except for locked behind places where you need those suits. So the gravity suit can't be in Meridia, and the various suit can't be in Norfair. There's a compass and a shield. I don't remember if Argus is going to have an item or not. I'm going to say probably not, but I don't remember what the other items were. Because, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to watch everything at once. And Hydropower is going to be starting Swamp Palace as Nest Cartridge finishes it. Oof, we get to do menu simulator here. You hit it with the hook shot, pause, get the hammer, and repeat until all the Argus puffs are dead. I think they're called Argai. It's the most efficient way, but it's also incredibly, incredibly boring. Meterific picking up his screw attack from the Maiden Cell. He's done the item counting, so he knows that the big chest is empty. And with Nito taking down Blind, that is his 5th dungeon done, his 4th crystal. And Nest Cartridge only has 1 puff left. Woo! Silver arrow to the eyeball, or I guess to the head of Argus, and down he goes for the book! That's not a good thing. We already had access to Desert via Mire and Mirror, but now this opens up 2 more checks. The Ether Pendant, or the Ether Tablet, and the Bombos Tablet. Ether Tablet being vanilla would be kind of amusing, though. And now Nito's got his 2nd sword. The Master Sword. We do indeed have 2 logical swords. And Nest Cartridge immediately goes and checks the Bombos Tablet. Not a bad call. I was looking away. I did not see what was on the Bombos Tablet. Was it anything important, guys? Come on, chat. Tell me what was it? What was it? That's not good for Ness. Ugh! So we have to go through all of Swamp Palace to get the book to get Fire Rod off of Bombo's tablet. That's gross. And if you don't have all those swords that we found, then you gotta come back. That's unfortunate. Oof. That means that like ether tablet or well, no, never mind. Ether medallion can't be on Ped because Meyer is a pendant. How bad can this get, guys? We could have a suit on the pendant or on the the pedestal, pendant, pedestal, medallion. I'm gonna get those mixed up for the rest of the day now. Nito's taking the purple chest over to Gary. Now it looks like Farfalu's headed to Swamp Palace as well. I mean, all the directions are pointed towards Swamp, so I mean, you kind of have to go there. But our suits are super gone. Everything could be an ice palace. That's true. Gravity on Ped, Varia on Shaktool. That's mean, bro. Why would you do that? You gotta stay here until they get back, until we all get done. So we're all stuck here until they're done. Come on, man. I don't want to be here all day. Nito's going to do Swamp, get his book, and then he's going to get his Fire Rod immediately after that. Nito's got a very good advantage right now because of that Master Sword where he's at right now. Him and Farfalu both have that option to get that Fire Rod immediately upon finishing Swamp Palace, which is really good for them both. So Ness finishes Desert, Hydropower finishes Swamp, as Nito starts Swamp. Digital D17. The boots were on the mushroom, and the mushroom was on Moldorm. So, ew. I'm the hot rod. I make things burn. That means you're gonna have to come back. That's an unfortunate location for the fire rod to be.
All right, looks like Hydra now got their boots.
Here's a little tidbit of information you may have missed while you were AFK. The fire rod is on the Bombos tablet.
Oh. Who picked that up? Was it?
Nobody has it yet because they didn't have the swords required to do so. But the book was on Argus, so they went straight to the Bombos tablet to see that it's the fire rod. And the only person who's going to be able to get it first try go around is going to be either Farfalu or Nito, depending on who gets there first.
Oh, very interesting. Sorry about that. I've been fighting something for a bit, so I had to.
It's okay, me and chat bonded. And here goes Nest Cartridge going down to Zelda Cell. He's going to pick up the something important down here. The space jump.
Yep, space jump is down here. Nothing else really. With our layout, it'll be a slow Ganon fight, but once we find Ether, we will be in go mode. Then after getting the fire rod for Zelda.
We will probably have 3 swords at that point. Hopefully.
Where was the sword that I missed?
There's one on Ice Beam, there's one in King's Tomb, and one in Sea House.
Ah, King's Tomb was the one. That's the one I had to run out on, so... Yes,
Nito found that, and he got that before he went into Swamp Palace, so he'll be able to get that fire rod as soon as he gets the mirror, or the book from Argus.
So very nice.
Our chat's a bunch of sadistic people, though. This is a race seed sometime with Merle on Aga and Morph on Catfish. Heh. Why?
Because it's Twitch chat. They love...
They're masochistic or sadistic? Maybe both.
Oh, Hydra's about ready to get the fire rod here.
Is he? He is. Gotta dodge the duck, though. And there's the fire rod. So now we can finish Skullwoods, which is a pendant.
There's nothing else there. And then with...
Little do you know that there's the suit on the pedestal.
Yeah. That's the only thing that can make us go through Skullwoods. Is that,
Gravity suit on Ped. The dream!
But,
or maybe the nightmare.
But Hydra is now going to be running through Ice Palace. We'll get the second 5/6 crystal, so that will also open up Pyramid Fairy to us.
Okay, let's see what's in Ice Palace. I don't like Ice Palace normally, but we have lots of ways to glitch our way through this dungeon today, so we get to make it easy.
Well, I mean, Icebreaker just makes this dungeon 50 times more bearable.
It's far more enjoyable when you can do the Icebreaker glitch, for sure. If you can't do it, then it's nowhere near as fun.
I mean, even before that, the IPBJ was the, made it twice bearable. But
yeah,
no one wanted to do that either.
And the Icebreaker glitch just makes it at least tolerable. Like, nobody likes Ice Palace, but at least that makes it somewhat faster. It's a lot faster if you're in go mode.
Yeah, because you could just literally run straight to Cold Stare.
Silver arrows everywhere! Nito finally sinks one into Argus's brain to get the Book of Medora, to get his fire rod off of the Bombos tablet. Yep, come on, Hydro Power, there you go. There's a successful icebreaker for a vanilla big key. That's nice.
That's very nice. That just helps you, get everything in one straight line in this dungeon now.
And now Nito's done with Swamp Palace. I'm assuming he's going to go check Bombos tablet and then go straight to Ice Palace as well.
Now, we've been in Zelda for so long, I forgot there's Super Metroid as part of this game.
Well, they can't do anything in Super Metroid. They don't have any suits. Like all the checks they've done without suits, and now they need suits to do the rest of them. logically anyway. I mean, you can do Suitless Meridia, but nobody wants to.
Neorific is now racing to get to Ice Palace now. There was only super missiles on the island, right?
Sure. I have no idea. We're about to find out. Yeah, you're right. It is. It's ammo. I mean, more ammo is always nice. He doesn't have Charge Beam yet, so he's going to go for ammo when he can. Until he gets Charge Beam, and then he's going to be like, well, that was a waste of time, but whatever.
Alright, so we haven't found any items yet except for a piece of heart in Ice Palace. We only got a couple of checks left. $20, and then I think the last item is on Cold Stare.
Ice Palace being real cold about giving us items. I know, I'm not cool. I don't care.
You want to know what would be really cold? If Cold Stare dropped Ice Beam.
That would be pretty funny. I always love getting thematic items in their dungeons, like getting an Ice Beam or an Ice Rod in Ice Palace is just funny. Getting a Fire Rod or Bombos Tablet or Bombos or something, Plasma in Turtle Rock, because it's hot.
Ooh, almost got the good grouping for Cold Stare. A little bit
Very,
messed up, still
very
finishes
smooth
it.
kill though. Oh jeez, Ice Palace was absolutely barren.
So that's a Pyramid Fairy now, though. And that's also the 6th crystal, so I mean, Hydra is basically all set to go now for Zelda once we find that Ether.
And we still need 2 suits though!
We still need 2 suits, yeah.
This is only half the game! We gotta do the other half!
That we already finished half up, so we still gotta do that core of that game.
We gotta do half of a game. The math starts to get confusing after a while.
Ooh, we're getting some bets on where that a suit's on Ether Tablet, because no one's done Ether Tablet yet. But by the big bomb, got escorted to the pyramid. I'm assuming Nito's about ready to do this as well. Both Hydra and Neo will grab their charge beams.
Those will be nice.
And we have to see either Suit or Ether here.
I really hope it's not Ether. Because I would want Ether to be somewhere buried in Super Metroid. Because if we get Ether, and then both the suits are in Turtle Rock, then, like, we're go mode.
Well, it's not even just that. Ether would then open a pedestal to us, which means there could be a Sue and Ped.
I mean, knowing my luck, there probably is.
Alright, so Hydra gets the charge beam. Again, we're just missing ice for the full beam combo for Hydra here. Actually, it'll be just missing ice for everyone, because now everyone's done pod and got the plasma from them.
There. Of course.
Missiles and...
Maria! There we go! So that opens up all of Norfair. Which opens up a whole bunch more checks for that Ether to be hidden in, which is exactly what I wanted.
Gonna check Catfish next, because there's no better time to check Catfish.
How wrong you are, sir.
Okay, I was wrong. He's going to get the Tempered Sword. Hey.
It's definitely not a bad thing.
Oh, actually, wait. I don't think Hydra did the Ice Beam check. Must have done King Sumo. Oh, hey, get your hypes in chat for a flying bomb.
Missile. That's depressing.
All right. Okay. That's some hype blowing down. Ice Palace locked the suit that kept you cool. 1 second.
I mean, that sort of works. And come on, get the silver arrow. Boom, there goes Helmasaur. And Hydropower is turning on his plasma beam, so he's got charged plasma wave. And we're gonna go see what is on the screw attack location. It's the missiles, and then we're gonna go check out GT. By GT, I mean Gold Torizo, not Gannis Tower. What do we have up here? Missiles in an energy tank. Nothing worthwhile. And we are going to continue on. We're going to go see what Ridley's got for us today. I like it. We got more than enough ammo to deal with Ridley. Now Nito's got that Various Sword. I think he's going to go check Catfish, and then he's going to be on his way to Super Metroid. If I had a guess. What do we have Mickey Mouse Room today? Come on, get in there. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? It's the Red Boomerang, otherwise known as the Best Meringue, in my opinion. However, some people call it the Lag Meringue because they just don't understand the sparkles are special. Hydropower getting through the whatever room this is. Cathedral? No. Amphitheater. Amphitheater? Yes, amphitheater. Gonna save here at the top of Lower Norfair just in case, because, you know, there's a lot of damaging enemies down here. You don't want to die. No better time than now to check Zora. We already know it's going to be trash and trash. $500 for 10 or 5 sticks. Can't remember which one. It's sticks. You're overcharging. Really, really overcharging for just some primitive missiles. Power Bombs of Shame is going to be... Is it going to be Power Bombs of Shame? Is it really? Or is it going to be something else? The Speed Booster of Shame. At this point, that's less helpful than you would think, because that opens up a couple checks, but doesn't really make you want to do it because they're out of the way. Gonna go over to Waterway and all those other checks. It does make Crocomire getting down there a little bit easier.
All right, so it looks like Ness is cleaning up Eastern. We know that's going before Not. He needs to get down to Ice Palace so he can get the Various suit.
And Nito's going to give us a bed check. We already know that there's nothing there, but still going to do it anyway.
I mean, the only thing at this point Neo can think of, it could be his gravity.
And he's going to make that check anyway, just in case, because if it is gravity, he's like, I got to do the rest of the pendants. But it's not. It's just some kind of missile.
I think Neo can, well, it depends on where Ether is, I guess. I think Neo can do suitless Dragon and get out.
Oh, I have no doubt that he can. Why would you want to?
I mean, if you're Sosuke, you just do it for fun. Sosuke. Oh, Neo's also checking Ether Tablet. This could be big. Oh, this is also where we see if, oh, nope, space jump not required, so, oh, Neo got it anyway, so never mind.
The Ether Tablet was worthless.
Farfaloof just finding gold tea without doing the, pods on him.
You mean breaking the fight?
Yeah, you just sit on his foot and he can't do anything because you're sitting on his foot. Release
the
down
weakness.
And there's nothing. Go ahead, sorry.
It's his ultimate weakness. He's like, it's his Achilles heel.
Just sitting on his Achilles heel?
Yeah. It makes sense, doesn't it? I'm a dad. I have terrible jokes. It's okay.
I mean, I'm trying to think here. Does bugs have tendons?
Oh. Do I look like a scientist? Do I look like a scientist to you?
This demands further research.
Must investigate. Google. Do bugs have tendons?
I guess that's like more bird monster thing.
I mean, the Chozo are semi-bird-ish, so I'm assuming, yes, birds do in fact have tendons, as we eat them.
No, we eat tenders, not tendons. Supers usually kills Ridley faster if you have them, because you don't have to do the charge.
It's killing Ridley with charge beam is only faster if you have the full beam combo, as he takes double damage from supers and only takes 30 supers to kill him. But if you don't have the full beam, if you have the full beam combo, it's only 20 charge shots, so they're about the same pace. Anything less than fully charged wave ice plasma, it's not worth it.
I mean, you still have the 2-second charge time with each charge beam, where you could shoot 3 supers in that time.
I'll have to ask the experts on which is faster. Bugs have hydraulics. Hydraulics?
Do they also have subwoofers?
Hmm.
And those, cool Need for Speed underground lights underneath the car?
The running lights? Yeah, those are slick and mostly illegal. Alright, Hydropower is making his way out of Norfair. He's going to check Bubble Mountain and all of Upper Norfair on his way out. Very good routing from him today.
Oh yeah, no, that's the way you do it. I mean, it's faster that way, especially, if you use the Meyer portal.
Some might say, this is the way.
It's the way. Can't believe we now have to wait another year for another season. Good thing they're making 50 other Star Wars shows at the same time.
I don't know what I'd do with myself if I didn't have Star Wars. Don't spoil it for me though. I haven't seen the whole second season yet.
I need to get Disney Plus back to watch the second season, which I plan on doing now that all the
episodes are out.
All the episodes are out, and WandaVision's coming out too. Because I haven't had my Marvel Cinematic Universe fixed in a while because I just gave up on Shield.
There's a gravity suit. That's go mode. Well, almost go mode.
No, we still need.
I forgot we need ether. We need ether.
But this just tells Hydra where he's going after getting done with Upper Norfair, and that will also tell Neorific the same thing. So.
One item go, and the go mode item is ether. Ugh.
And it could be everywhere that's not Meyer or TR. So that's some good news, right?
I mean, chances are it's going to be somewhere in Super Metroid because we have the entirety of Meridia to check.
Incorrect, and that also includes our favorite digging robot,
which we have full access to. Could also be in Waterway.
Could be in Waterway.
As a bonus, we know where it's not.
And that's all we can say. It's not on PED, because you need ether to do that, but we already know that anyway. It's not on it's not in TR or Meyer, but
could be there. I didn't think about that one.
Can you dig it?
Anyway,
I'd like to welcome everyone for Speed Gaming 4, if you haven't already left due to that joke.
Welcome to the land of bad puns and Super Metroid Link to the Past Combo Randomizer weekly races. One of which is enjoyable. I'll let you figure out which one it is. Here comes the speed booster check from Hydropower. Farfelu trying for a blue bomber and failing, so just saying, you know what, never mind. I'm just going to walk through like I'm supposed to.
Nest cartridge is about ready to get the 5-6 crystals, which will let him get the various suit.
Speed booster, empty. Meanwhile, Nito is making his run out of Lower Norfair. Bubble Mountain Reserve, so far, not turning out what we're looking for. A heart container and $20. So Norfair is striking out. Are we going to see what Crocomire has today? Or are we going to leave and go to Meridia where there's more item checks? I'm going to say always bet on Croc. Because I always bet on Croc.
You're in the area. You do not want to return to this area. So, I mean, I say we're going to go see Croc. Oh, barely misses with this power bomb.
Yeah, how unfortunate. Oh,
that's it.
That's it right there. Never mind. We're not going to go check Croc because that's go mode right there at 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 24 seconds.
I mean, the second he saw it, he was in go mode because he's just going to go straight to it. No more checks.
25 seconds. No, I was close.
I say he's going to actually finish Zelda and then just, do Meridia and then quit out and then go to Mother Brain.
I think you're probably right.
Because he can exit here, go straight to TR, do TR, GT, Ganon, and then from the pyramid, go straight down to Meridia.
Yep, sounds like a good idea to me. And then he can just exit via the quick portal in Meridia, and then Alt F4, or not Alt F4.
Alt F4.
start LR, start select, reset, hard reset the game.
Yep.
I mean, technically he could Alt F4. It would work. It would just take longer to get back in. Assuming he's playing on an emulator.
Neorific's almost to that same point, same as Farfalu. So this is going to be actually, we've all gotten here from very different paths, but this is going to be within minutes of 3 of our runners here.
Yep. And Farfalu actually has a significant advantage over Nito and Hydropower, as he has a Tempered Sword, and they do not.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're not going to go check that Ice Beam, so gotta hope for the last sword to be on their path. And don't forget to give these runners a follow. They've been putting on an amazing show for you today, showing off some great stuff. I say that as NES cartridge falls. Just ignore that.
It happens. Make sure you also follow our trackers, Specialist 08 something something 0815 and Professor Renderer.
No, don't follow Specialist 000 through 0814 or Specialist 0816 to Specialist 9999.
Yeah, you just want to follow that one specialist 0815.
Hydra's in Toro Rock. There's not much you can do to speed this up. You can skip checking, Mimic Cave. You can possibly skip Lava Chest. And hopefully you'll skip Laser Beam.
One always hopes that you can skip Laser Bridge, but not half the time. The last key is the last chest on Laser Bridge.
Yeah, Neorific got graph shoes. That's why he's all black.
And yellow. And black and yellow and black and yellow, black and yellow.
Steelers fan, I see.
Nope, not at all. I just thought it was funny.
I remember when everyone sang that song, like when that song came out like 7 years ago, give or take.
Your memory's better than mine.
We've established that.
I barely remember what I had for breakfast. And I had a good breakfast. It involved bacon.
I'm keeping McDonald's alive because I've been addicted to their McGriddles.
Oh, their McGriddles are the best thing they have.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was addicted to the Burger King waffle sandwiches thingies. Because, I think Burger King has their eggs and sausage.
I agree. I think Burger King's got better food in general, but I don't have one near me.
Oh, that sucks. It could be worse. You could be in Mattoon, Illinois, where it's actually illegal for a Burger King to be within 25 miles of it.
Huh?
Back in like the 50s, oh, well, Hydra caught Fairy, so don't worry.
A chain chomp took a bite out of his behind.
Yeah. So in Mattoon, Illinois, there's a place called Burger King, which was established before the chain happened. And, there's no affiliation. It was like a mom and pop, burger and shake shop. And when Burger King was trying to put one in Mattoon, they actually sued the franchise and won.
That's awesome.
So the judge ordered that there cannot be a franchise Burger King within 25 miles of Mattoon, Illinois.
The things you know.
Oh, I lived there, and they recently remodeled it, but there used to be a whole museum on the court case, you could watch a preloaded YouTube clip of the Today Show, delivering the news about that. And it's actually a really good place to eat too. Like
all very fascinating, but this is taking away from our runners.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man. Well, it's not about us today.
Well, I mean,
I'm just kidding. That's a very. I look
TR
forward to looking that up.
Times.
Yeah,
I
true.
mean,
TR in Go mode is the same thing as TR not in Go mode. You get to skip like one check, and that's it.
Yeah. Plus, you know, I get to tell a funny story about how there's actually a place where Burger King can be illegal because that got brought up while we were talking.
That's fair. I'm just being a jerk. That's what I do.
The best part about was whenever I was a kid, there was a very nice place to find the key. I think with that key we skipped Laser Bridge. With that key we skipped Laser Bridge, so that's great. But so whenever I was a kid, they one of the original owners still ran it, and he was in charge of calling out the orders. And the way he did it was, so let's say your number was like 35 or something. Number 35.
So he was Squidward?
Yeah, no, it was, I don't know. I used to make fun of it a lot whenever I was like 4. And then he passed away, and so they didn't have that for years. And then whenever they remodeled it, they got another guy to do that now. They're also one of the few places that will put cartoon eyes on your ice cream if you ask for it, like little candy eyes.
That's awesome.
Anyway, so we're going to fight Trinex.
Nino's getting chomped by the chain chomps. He got his butt bitten twice. Trinex is going to be kind of brutal with just the Master Sword, but we do have half magic, so that makes it just a wee bit easier.
I'm pretty sure we'll use hammer strats on the heads anyway. It'll be the hammer strats on the snake part of Trinex as well.
You're probably right.
This is our 7th dungeon, so I hope you guys have got your favorite numbers ready for whenever this is over.
Oh no, the floor is going to get dirty. Hold still!
Worst part about fighting Trinex is those heads are wily. One head's down though. Now you have to deal with the second head on ice.
You're gonna hit it first.
Yep. But good location to hit it though, because he didn't have to waste walking up to it. Was able to get 3 hits. I would just waste fire rod shots.
Yeah, I know. At that point, it would just be like spam, 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 spam.
You know, as a kid, I always thought that that's how you had to kill him.
Well, I mean, as a kid, I didn't know you could use a hammer on Helmasaur, so that was always an interesting thing.
Oh yeah.
I always used bombs on his mask because I was like, I don't want to get close to that thing.
Neo skipped a key because we'll have to go onto Laser Bridge
and hope there's a key there.
Farfaloo, don't replay what Farfaloo just did twice. Anyway, hey! Now we just gotta beat Ganon. In order to get to Ganon, we have to find the Ganon's Tower Big Key, which is in 22 locations of Ganon's Tower. So in chat right now, put your guesses down between 1 and 22. Winner today will...
You get a special prize!
If we're ever in Mattoon at the same time, I'll buy you some Burger King. Boom. The original Burger King.
I miss having Burger King.
No, dude, seriously though, if you're in Mattoon, like, if you ever find yourself in Illinois, stop there, because it is delicious. Their shakes are amazing, their fries are amazing.
It's probably like the only thing worth seeing in Illinois, right? Red mail on Laser Bridge, that's kind of nice. Yep, $20, and this should be the last key. There it is.
Farfaloo got ahead of Neorific by, finding the keys before he did, and here we go. Chest 1 and 2 is up front here in Hope Room. Hydra's going to go left to check. 1's nothing. 2's nothing.
Well, looks like we're going left.
Farfalu with the Temper Sword is having a great Trinex fight already down to the final head. Neorific is going to have the same issues Hydra had. 3 checks, 3 missiles so far.
This is not a very good Cannon's Tower thus far.
Now, Farfalu will be in the dungeon the same time Hydra is. We are not going to count off of Farfalu. We're still going to be counting off of Hydra because he's the first one in.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to because Farfalu's not. You're going to have to take the same path that Hydra Power is, so. Because you can't go right. There it is!
5! Oh! Who guessed 5? Kuchiri guessed 5.
This is rigged! Rigged! Rigged!
I get
rigged.
to buy myself some Burger King the next time I'm visiting my family in Mattoon.
This is not fair. Commentators can't win their own prize. Come on, man. We're here for chat, not for each other. But we are being raided again. Speed Gaming 2, welcome with your raid of 44 members to the tail end of this Super Metroid Link the Best Combo Randomizer weekly race. We have 3 of our runners are going to be in Cannon's Tower at the same time. We don't know which one's going to win first, but I'm going to put money on Hydro Power because he's already ascending the gauntlet.
Yeah, but it's going to be minutes separating 3 of our runners today. And Nest Cartridge is probably still about 10 minutes behind them, but it's still a very close race. Close-ish race. Closer than what we normally see here on Speed Gaming.
It was a pretty good seed. I mean, a lot of the items were up front, but some of them were pretty trolly, like the suits.
And the hammer. Let's not forget that hammer.
Hammer wasn't necessarily trolly. It was just like, you can't get me.
Then you know, you had to flute to 6 to get 1 IM to complete, you know, fluting to 1, and then you have to flute to 1 to complete fluting to 6, because they each shared IMs that need to finish the other.
Hey, welcome to normal mode. We said normal, not easy. I'd like to see an easy mode. That would be nice. Easy mode for, like, you know, multi-worlds would be great, because multi-worlds are rough.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you know there's a new mode that the Z3 Randomizer has where you basically start with Titans and Master Sword and Flute and Boots, and it's 4-4.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
I mean, you still have to find the bow and stuff like that, but, you know, you're basically already halfway to go mode.
I prefer things like cross keys that take me like 4 hours. Because cross keys are fun. Like, I've never beaten one, but I've come close.
I can't wait till door rando becomes more of a norm. I love door randos. Like,
door entrance shuffle with Randomizer and key sanity and key drop shuffle. Oh, it's so much fun to watch, but I don't want to play it.
Where, you know, you go to Sanctuary and it's part of a big dungeon already.
Yeah. Lobby shuffle too? Yeah, just make it even more interesting.
Alright, Hydra's almost to the top of the tower already.
And Farfalu has started his ascension through the gauntlet, and Neorific is quickly catching up behind him.
Farfalu has the advantage of having Tempered Sword over Hydro Power Neorific, which means Hydro Power is going to have a slower game fight, so that might be where Farfalu can take a chance to get past Hydra. Don't forget, we still also have to beat our favorite shrimp in Meridia.
Which we made easy with the fact that we have, you know, microwave.
Yep. We also have Grapple Beam. We could just cook it in multiple different ways.
Ness needs to be careful. He just triggered his reserve tank on the Lower Norfair escape, and if he dies down here, that's not going to be fun.
Did he resave?
I don't know if he saved after killing Ridley.
Oh, that's so close. Oh, that's a Crystal Flash. He's fine.
If he knows how to do it.
He did it, though. He was doing it as you said, if he knows how to.
Oh my god! Somehow I missed it.
Like he was Bikini
No,
Sam.
what happened was what happened was is like my Discord got behind my Twitch, so I was watching the restream and not what we watched. So
Oh my!
I didn't see it yet. Oh my god. Well, okay.
This is okay, guys. As you know, we used to use Flash for all of our restreams, and Flash is gone. And so this is just one of those things where we're growing to our new methods.
And it's hard because I had them set up perfectly where the screen for the Discord was like perfectly situated in the same Twitch window, so I wouldn't know the difference. Obviously, that failed me. I'm gonna have to make sure I don't do that in the future.
If you want to know, I'm seeing double vision right now. I have our stream full screen on my higher hertz monitor, and then I have the Twitch page on my second screen. So I'm literally watching the stream from both sides.
I'm glad I made everybody laugh. That's okay. I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid here, so who cares? I'm having fun too.
So Hydra is going to have to do basically 32 spins here. Not a whole bunch of spins, but that normal.
That's because Ganon does not take damage from Master Sword slashes, which is kind of stupid because it's the Sword of Evil's Bane. You would think that it would do damage to him, but no, it doesn't.
Imagine not knowing how to get either the Tempered Sword or the Gold Sword, because the game doesn't tell you could throw your sword into the pond in vanilla. Like imagine, well, I guess then you also want to get silvers, but still, like how were you supposed to know that?
You got me, man.
Alright, Farfaloo's now on Naga 2, while Hydra is still... Oh, Hydra just got to phase 2 of Ganon. So, some more spins here. And Neorific takes the fall to Moldorm 2. Not in, wait, does Ganon give you a hint? In, Vanilla, or does he just say, you can't defeat me without silvers?
I don't know. I don't think he gives hints. I don't know. I never made it to Ganon without having silvers, so...
Alright, so now 4 spins to get into phase 3 here.
Trolldorm taking another victim! This time, Neorific getting knocked off of Trolldorm too.
Oh, so the tile in when you fall down in Ganon's room tells you how to get silvers. Okay.
Now that makes a whole lot of sense, because that's the only way Sahasrara ever talks to us. Come on, Ganon, don't be a jerk.
He's being a jerk.
He's absolutely being a jerk. He's being Ganon. I mean, that's normal for him.
Alright. So one more arrow after this, as Farfu also gets into the Ganon fight.
Boom!
Needs to get the fairy first.
He needs a little bit of health, yeah. He's a little low.
Reminds me of the time when Vibrant Colors once did Ganon at like 3 hearts on Restream once. It was like, wow. Anyway, single G's for Hydra. Now just gotta run down the pyramid, run over to Meridia, and fry a shrimp.
Something about cheese. I like cheese. I'm hungry.
And I'm so hungry. Why do you keep on bringing up food?
I didn't bring up what Ganon did!
First, the shrimp thing.
Now, you talked about Burger King for like half an hour. That's your own fault.
Because I'm hungry!
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Like, I'm like half tempted because I don't have to work tomorrow to drive the 3 hours to Burger King right now.
That's a bit excessive. You don't even know if they're open. It could be closed because of COVID.
I think drive-thru's still open, and again with their whole number 75 thing, they run orders out to the parking lot.
Okay.
You just have to make sure, like when you hear your number, you drive close so they don't have to try and find your car.
So we got 2 runners in Meridia at the same time.
Not
something I was expecting to see.
It looks like Nest Cartridge is going to beat Dragon first before doing TR. Maybe in hopes to find a sword? Maybe? Alright, get your G's for Farfalu. Your Horrific is now doing some spins against Ganon. We're getting some added content from oh, I just completely forgot the name of the snake.
Batoon.
Batoon, yeah. Anyway,
he died.
Yeah, dead.
And now here comes a microwave on the shrimp. And dead. Nope, not yet. And dead. And the only reason you can tell how they're dead so fast is if you crouch before you fire as you microwave Dragon. When you stand up, you know she's dead. Because for whatever reason, the game forces you to stand up when she dies.
Interesting.
I don't know why, but she does.
Alright, Neo's almost to phase 4 Ganon, while Farflu's running to Dragon. Speaking of Dragon, Nest Cartridge is now at Dragon to do their microwave.
Also, we need to make sure we give Farfalu a G. He did kill Ganon.
Yeah, I did.
And we also need to make sure his tracker's checked, and it says that he killed Ganon, because it doesn't say that he did.
Oh, that's on the trackers to fix.
Oh, come on, trackers. Come on, trackers. Do your jobs. We love you.
Looks like we gotta start plugging Specialist 0856 after all. I see. Oh.
So, chat's saying it's because of the grapple electrocution. It forces you into a different position to remove the grapple so you don't die. Interesting. I figure somebody in chat would know the answer to that, because they're the experts and I am definitely not. I am an expert in exactly nothing.
I think Neo's down to 1 arrow left. Yep, get your single G's for Terrific.
G!
Hydros gets the refill and is running off to fight Mother Brain now. Farfalu is close behind.
No, he's not. He's still trapped in Dragon's room.
I mean, what, 2 rooms behind? This is going to come down to if, you know, Farfalu and Hydra knows the Zep skip, I think.
And Nito's going to be barking up the trees soon, too, and he's really good at Super Metroid execution, so you better be careful. Because he'll come up behind you and nip you in the butt.
And this is going to be very close between our runners.
Hydra Power is entering Northfair. Torian.
Nest Cartridge does have the pod crystal, so all Nest Cartridge has to do is TR, GT, Ganon, Mother Brain.
Now, the thing here is we don't have an ice beam, so there's only one way to get through the Metroid rooms.
With their 25 power bombs?
They'll be fine. They have enough, I think. Just kidding, they have enough. You need 3 power bombs per Metroid, and if you group them all up like Hydra Power has, you need 3 power bombs per room, and there are 5 rooms, so you need a total of 15 power bombs.
Yep.
As a bonus, it also lowers your health, so it's a lot faster to get eaten by the baby.
Baby.
The baby.
The baby.
The child. His name is Grago.
Wait, I thought you said you haven't seen that season yet.
I haven't seen all of it. Besides, the internet's got tons of memes out there. If you don't know his name by now, you ain't been paying attention.
I also love how, like, he's gone from Baby Yoda to Grogu now.
No, he's still Baby Yoda.
I think they were annoyed with all the Baby Yoda memes, so they had to give him a name.
I mean, to be fair, we don't even know what species they are, because nobody knows what species Yoda is. because George Lucas won't tell us.
I don't think George Lucas knows.
I mean, he created him. He better know.
I mean, you've seen what he tried to do with, the prequels.
Hey! You leave those alone.
Those are all him.
Yeah, they're better than the Disney ones.
Oh, hey!
We go down this road another time, sir. We'll meet you in the parking lot of Burger King.
We fight when it says number 3. Oh, we're on.
The gauntlet has been cast. I have thrown down my Titan's mitt.
As someone who loves 7, 8, and 9, I am offended by that chat.
I love 1 through 9, so I don't want to hear it. I love anything Star Wars. Books, movies, video games, comic books, doesn't matter. Just because Anakin Skywalker was whiny all the time doesn't mean you have to hate him.
I hate sand. It's coarse and gets everywhere.
Just because Jar Jar Binks was really annoying makes you forget that he's actually a Sith Lord.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure if he didn't force George Lucas to fry him out, basically, we would have figured that out.
Well, he didn't force it. That's the fan base being toxic. Because it was a perfectly legit character.
Hey, we're at Mother Brain at 2:30.
Hey, what do you know?
Does not look like we're going to do any of the Zeb skips. So if Farfalu knows the Zeb skip, that'll give him about a minute and a half back onto hydropower.
I think there's only 2 that you can do right now, like Speed Booster, and I think there's another one, but we don't have Ice Beam. We can't do the ice one, so. But we have plenty of ammunition to get through this the real way or the normal way, so. This is where your silver missiles would come in handy.
It was comment chat. There was some trolling at the start of the seed.
Tess, did you roll this one? Because if you did, you redeemed yourself.
We had Mitz/Mir locked hammer.
And we never found that 4th sword. That makes me sad.
We never did find the 4th sword. Both the suits were super deep in the seed. Like, you had to do Pyramid Fairy for Varia to find Gravity Suit in Ridley Escape.
There's a comment in chat.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely yes. It's the best thing since Rogue One.
Like, I will recommend that show even if you're not a Star Wars fan, because it's just that good.
Yeah, you don't have to be a Star Wars fan to appreciate the storyline of the show. It's just extremely, extremely well written and well done.
That's actually, I was trying to think what the Mandalorian reminded me of. Like, whenever Star Trek does those like Western episodes.
Yeah, that's the Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's the Mandalorian. It's when Star Trek does the Western episodes.
And we got Nito, who is not going for a baby skip.
Hydra's going on to phase 3 now. Farfalu is very close to hitting phase 3.
Yep, ketchup beams out, so that means it's about ready to pop over. And here we go. Mama Brain's head is going to go backwards. Here, any second. Any second now. And there we go. Phase 4. Phase 3? Phase 3. Blop! Taste the rainbow!
Oh, Farfalu is going for stand-up, I think.
Interesting.
Oh, this is going to make this close with hydropower.
It's not going to be close enough. He's not going to be able to do enough damage to catch up. because hydropower is already on phase 4, and it's only 40 shots? 40 shots. I think? 40? 60? Something like that.
Isn't it like 36?
I have no idea. No, phase 4 Mother Brain's got like 40,000 health, I think. In the Rainbow Beam does 1,000. It is 36. Okay, wow. Okay, never mind. I was wrong.
Yeah, no, phase 3 has the same amount of health as phase 2.
Ew. You'd think by now I would know these things, but I don't. Ah, okay, it's 40 shots with stand-up. Gotcha.
Anyway, so Hydra is now doing the escape.
And the time is ticking. Are we going to see an animal save today? Probably not.
No.
But we can hope. You gotta do it for the memes and for chat. Nobody ever saves the animals on the restream. Everybody's a bunch of heartless killers.
Some runners do, but we only ever see animals be saved for charity.
Farfaloo is going to be really close behind Hydropower, though, because he's having some difficulties climbing this room here.
And if Hydropower messes up the shaft speed booster and Farfaloo hits it, it's going to be even closer.
We got 2 runners simultaneously on the escape sequence. This is amazing.
You can see by their timers how far ahead Hydra is right now.
Yeah, but Farfaloo is catching up quick. Shine Spark up the shaft. Here we go. That's going to save Hydropower and solidify his victory tonight, today, this afternoon, this evening, tomorrow, whatever day it is for you people.
I mean, we start in the afternoon and then it goes into evening. I mean, it happens.
I suppose, any time after noon is afternoon. So, I mean...
No saving the animals.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your GGs in chat for Hydropower, who finishes first on the restream and 4th place overall with an official racetime.gg time of 2:35:30. Our first 3 finishers were Maniacal at 2:23:06, Aussie 101 at 2:26:44, and PP Chan at 2:27:47. Also, get your GGs in chat for Farfaloo, who finishes in 5th place with an official SRL time of 2:35:59. I said SRL. It's racetime.gg. It's not SRL anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah, you gotta get that. You gotta get out of that habit. That's a 29-second separation. That's rarely
close.
see, that close of a separation on our restreams, and so that was a good race.
Especially in a 2.5-hour long seed, having them be that close at the end is amazing.
Oh yeah. And, Neorific is going to be there shortly, but Solsky snipes Neorific with a 2:36:29.
He's 30 seconds behind Farfaloo. Woo! We'll see if we can get these guys into chat to come chat with us about this crazy seed that went from a stalemate slow boat seed to a holy cow we're in go mode seed in like half an hour.
Some very trolly locations for the suits and the hammer. But that's
I would much rather have late suits early morph ball than early suits late morph ball.
True. Because most of our runners didn't even check all of they got to skip Croc, they got to skip Meridia, really.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why we saw Bot's Wound is because Nest Cartridge did Meridia first. I can't wait for this to be over so I can go get some coffee. I like coffee. I'm tired.
We do have a forfeit from the race. Sandris 316 has left the race.
Hydropower 78 needs an invite. I can't invite him, can you?
I don't know. I don't think I can.
I thought it happened automatically. What happened?
It normally does, but we're still getting through our growing pains.
I have an idea. Give me a second. To the rescue!
Anyway, while the rescue's happening, get your GGs in chat for Neorific 23808. About just a couple minutes behind the other two finishers today on the race stream, but still a great race. While this is going on, Nest Cartridge is now going through GT, got the GT Big Key, and is about 15 minutes away from finishing.
I did something right because we are joined by Hydropower 78 in the booth.
Hey.
GG's to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
GG's. So what was your thoughts on that seed? Did you think the seed was going to turn into a 235 seed after the first hour or so of it?
Well, I knew I didn't have a sword. That was pretty obnoxious. I thought it was, if you were okay with low percent Link to the Past, i.e. not having swords or having low percent swords, it was fairly free. And so that, I think, helps me because I have a lot more Link to the Past experience than I do Metroid experience. And so then by the end I was like, well, I just need suits, right? But then you find the suits first and you're like, oh great, now all of Metroid is open. Where could this medallion be? But thankfully it was just on the way out of Norfair. So yeah, it went really well, I thought. I'm glad I did not choke away escape there as I'm falling down as, you know, without high jump boots yet again. So I'm glad I could squeak out the finish there. So
Farfaloo gained 20 seconds on you during that section.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
He was nipping at your heels like, I'm coming for you, and you were like just jumping up, falling down, jumping up, falling down. I was like, come on, get out of there!
Oh, D-pad, please work. Please do the wall jumping. Oh my god, I don't know. It's a Super Nintendo controller too. It's an actual Super Nintendo controller. I don't know.
It's the most common complaint with wall jumps. Why won't you spin?
Oh dear, yeah. But no, that was really good. I'm glad we could have a really good finish on stream here because you know, it's a lot of times it's fairly academic. But yeah, no, it looks like it was fun. I'm real excited to see it back and see how it went.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see you get. I did see you miss spring ball early, so I may have flamed you for a bit for not spring balling when you was bomb jumping through wreck ship.
Oh yeah, no, I did Gauntlet after ship. Yeah, that's right. And I'm like, wait, do I reset the spring ball away then, or no? I better grab it. I'm on stream. People are going to send me hate mail if I don't take the spring ball. So I better take that and then head back out.
Okay, he was sending you hate mail through the visual, like, why isn't he using spring balls? Because he doesn't have it.
Hey Neo, GG's man.
GG Nito, welcome.
So, same question I asked. I'm so generic. I'm going to ask the same questions. When you got an hour into the seed and you saw you basically still needed like 20 things, did you think the seed was going to end in like a 230 method?
Well, I was really wishing for a trolley seed. And when I realized that I didn't actually sequence break into wreck ship because Space Shaman is the first stupid chest in Escape, I wish really hard it would have been Gravity, and that everyone would have went to Meridia and found nothing. I was right about Meridia having nothing, but turns out it wasn't Gravity suit, it was a Space Jump there. But yeah, I played this, I full clear. I was expecting a troll at any time, but no, it was a jet seed.
Nah, I mean, that hammer was pretty trollish though, basically.
Yeah, but you got it really early, so it's not really trolling.
Yeah.
It's more like a, yeah, you can't get me.
I'm so far away from you. You can't reach me. Hey, GG's Farfaloo.
Thank you, GG's to Nito and Hydropower too. It's like we finished within 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh,
you guys were neck and neck the whole time towards the end of that. I mean, you guys all did Turtle Rock before you did anything else. Before you finished Meridia and all that stuff, so you guys were all hitting to Ganon's Tower at about the same time, and it was, you know, everybody had to do the same thing in Ganon's Tower because there was literally only one way to go.
Right. Yeah, I stopped off to get some fairies because I derped and walked into Chain Chomps for some reason, so I'm glad I grabbed that fairy like 2 minutes before that point.
Yeah, that Chain Chomp took a bite out of your behind.
It sure did, and I just like walked right into it. Like, yeah, no, I'm good at this game, really. But I figured with Master Sword, like, I didn't have any potions. I didn't bother stuff at the witch shop before that point, so I better grab these fairies. And I ended up not needing them, but of course that's what happens, right? You grab the stuff and then you don't need it. So it was fine, whatever.
It's like what's the law? Which law is it?
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law. If it can't go wrong, it will go wrong.
Something like that, yes.
The worst possible outcome is the most likely.
There we go. That's another good one. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So having that fairy saved you because you would have had to restart Total Rock. And that would have been not so fun.
Yeah, I mean it's technically not a huge time loss, but still it's a time loss. And maybe that would have been the difference here, since I only won the restream by 30 seconds, and then I could have botched escape for real. So in the end, it was okay.
Well, what else did you guys want to talk about? Was there anything you guys wanted to? You guys felt like you could have done better, or?
I can talk about the boots in the witch's hut there. So I originally was going to do Ice Palace before Swamp Palace because it's a lot easier with the Icebreaker and everything. But I only had Fighter Sword and I didn't have the Fire Rod, and so it was going to be a very hard Swamp Palace or Ice Palace. So what I wanted to do was go to the witch's hut first. And then I would have been able to get the boots faster instead of having to do all of Swamp without boots. But, that's sort of hindsight, and it would have been nice to have, but unfortunately, it's not the way it worked out.
So to point out, there is some there's some technical issues going on in NES cartridge. We can still hear him, though, so we know what's going on. Getting the fairy.
To answer a question from Maniacal, the third sword that Farfalude found was in Ice Beam.
Yep.
He got it out of logic by doing a hell run.
That would have been nice to have.
That was the second one. The third I found in King's Tomb.
Yeah, you're the only one that found the Ice Beam one on Restream.
Okay, right, okay.
Oh, Monadical didn't check King's Tomb. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't have a sword for the longest time there. I was able to take advantage of the hook speed tech there in the Helmasaur fight. I don't know if everybody knows about that, but basically if you use hook speed, then or spin speed, either works. The hammer hitbox expands upward then, and it makes the fight a lot easier. So I don't know if you guys caught me doing that, but it helped a little bit there with that fight, which was otherwise.
I just think that the hard phase of Alhama is when he loses his mask. When he doesn't have it, when he has his mask, he's very well behaved and just moves around a little bit. He can dodge his stuff pretty easily. He can wreck you. I was scared to get because he can do all three things at the same time when his mask is off. He can push you into the wall, hit you with his tail, and spam fireballs all at the same time. So if he wants to end your run, he will. But he was very well behaved for me.
And here I thought Fantuna was the killer of runs.
A lot of NMG runners of Link to the Past sometimes just when Helma wants to end your run, he just does it. You're pretty much helpless if he does all three things at the same time. Jetsu.
Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna take off here. I'm gonna make some dinner here, but thank you very much for having me. I'm glad we could have a great race again here. And we will see you next mission. So,
see you next mission, and thank you very much for performing for us so awesomely today.
Sure.
And don't give these runners a follow for a close race. Looks like NES cartridge is on phase 3 now. I should probably also point out that Polar Bear Bunny, she finished in 8th with a 240.31. And then 9th was Bland Nation with a 248.21.
Did anyone clear Meridia or?
NES cartridge did a little bit of Meridia, but obviously didn't find anything.
No, NES cartridge went through the front to the end to do Dragon instead of what you guys did, and went straight to TR from Norfair.
Right.
Well, thank you for the commentary and the tracking and everything. I'll let you guys finish.
All right, well, have a good
Thank you
one.
very much. GG's to you, sir.
Oh, just missed the arrow there.
Nothing like living on the edge. That beep is just so anxiety-inducing.
It's like the College Humor sketch where it's like, do you not hear that? Hear what? The constant beeping, and then, Ganon just gives up after a while. Anyway, get your single G's in chat for NES cartridge. Now we just gotta fight Mother Brain one last time to
Jeez! Let's go!
to secure peace in
Tranquility in the universe.
the galaxy, far, far away.
Wait a minute, the galaxy's already at peace. That's what the game opens up with. The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace. But wait! Here comes Ridley again. Spoilers.
We're at the end of the game. How can you spoil the beginning that way for us?
You never know.
It's a 30-year-old game that hopefully, the anniversary that's coming up here soon, they announced like the Metroid Prime trilogy for Switch with Metroid Prime 4. Then I guess it will no longer be the trilogy, but you know what I meant.
I did.
I also wouldn't mind if they did like a not like a Super Metroid 2, but like another Super Metroid kind of game.
Like a Super Metroid remake?
Not like remake, but like in the same style of Super Metroid, make a brand new game, like from the ground up.
Hmm. Yeah, talking about how old this game is makes me feel very old. So let's not do that, shall we?
When was the last time a Metroid game came out? Was it the 3DS one like 3 years ago?
I don't know. I honestly have no recollection of which game was the most recent Metroid.
I know they had a whole bunch of like crappy side games on the 3DS, like
Federation Force?
yeah, the one where a giant Samus in ball form is like the final boss for some dumb reason.
Your guess is as good as mine, man. I stopped playing after Prime and Zero Mission.
I was never really big on the series. Like my first game was Fusion. Oh, that was cool.
It's a good game to start on. Metroid
Oh.
Fusion's a pretty good game.
NES cartridges did a really cool play there that I've never seen before.
It was like a baby skip, skip, skip.
Yeah, I mean, he still took the damage, but he skipped the animation of it by pausing when he started taking damage. And then after he unpaused, he was already at 1 health, so I mean,
You learn something new every day.
they look cool.
Got them swag strats.
Speaking of swag, Tony T. Young finished in 10th with a 251.59, still in the top half. This cartridge is still playing for the top half of the racers that we have today. We got 22 racers overall.
Alright, now all we're gonna do is shatter this glass and then pump the brain full of missiles.
Pump it good.
Smash the brain!
Oh, we're almost out of missiles, so this is going to be a lot of charge beam shots. Even more charge beam shots if you miss like the first couple shots did.
I don't know how many it is for a charge. I think it's 750 damage for this beam combo.
There'll still be 40 hits. Because this is, I believe, phase 2 and phase 3 at the same amount. Oh no, it won't be 40 hits. This will be. Well, it still won't be too many off.
Whatever 36,000 divided by. Or. 36,000? 18,000. Divided by 750 is. And the rainbow is being tasted. Going for a stand-up, very nice. I've only ever managed to pull this off once.
A 0 finishing 11th place with a 256.12. At least a lot of the runners found this to be a nice seed.
Yeah, it was a pretty good run. Didn't look like it was going to end up this way, but it's very nice. Taste the rainbow, mother brain! If you don't notice, I like Skittles. Sorry. Let's go!
We only got a couple more minutes left.
We're gonna finish before the 3-hour mark. That's a record. Last week it was like, can this thing end, please? Don't even get me started about the multi-worlds.
I can't wait till we someone finalizes online.
That's gonna be so entertaining. He's doing a very good escape so far. Very, very clean movement throughout this entire escape.
At the very end, the home stretch.
Was he gonna save the animals, do you think?
Eh. Probably not.
We can hope.
But I can tell you already, he will be 12th place. Once he jumps onto the ship. And we'll have the official RT.GG time of 2 hours, 58 minutes, and 2 seconds. And that's all of our runners that we had on the restream.
GG's runners.
We still have 8 runners left. We got Tracy, Dorkmaster Flex, Jex Vox, DVS7, Falcon, Scoopla, AV Sneaks, WinFox 470. Racing for 13th.
Let's see if we can get him in here for a quick interview before we wrap things up today. But while we're waiting, if you're looking for more SMZ3 content, tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern is the Hard Logic weekly race for SMZ3. So that's going to be an interesting conundrum because that adds Hello Runs, Lava Dives, CWJs, Ice Clips, and all sorts of craziness into the Metroid pool of logic. And in fact, I think it makes the game easier, but that's just me. Wow! We'll play the music. Come on now, everybody gotta dance.
They need to add back in Deer Force, I think. Or Deer Force. Yeah, no, that's fun. Don't forget, we also have all kinds of other, races and tournaments and games going on throughout the weeks at Speed Gaming's. All the Speed Gaming's 1 through 6. GG, NES cartridge.
GG.
GG's and welcome, Ness.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was fun. It's always nice when I get to sub 3.
I wish I knew what that felt like.
You'll get there.
Will I though?
Yes, I have all the confidence in you, Semper. You can sub 3.
So, what was your favorite part of this seed?
I don't know. Sequence breaking Titans mitts out of logic felt nice. That was definitely nice to see. And then seeing the space jump and escape, that helped. That was nice just because it felt like I'd calculated it correctly. Because logic.
Yeah, that space jump was how you were supposed to get the mitts.
Yep. I don't know. Getting to Go Mode Meridia is always nice because you just get to skip so many things.
Why didn't you go in the back door?
Backdoor Meridia. Honestly, I have no clue.
Here's the thing: you were like 3 minutes behind everyone else. I'm not going. This is funny. You were like 3 minutes behind everyone else, and then you decided to run through Meridia, fight an extra boss, all this stuff, as everyone else left to go do TRGT, and then did Meridia after Ganon.
This is why I need to play more SMZ3, because I don't think about things this way. I play too much SM only, so when I think, okay, I need to do Dragon because I'm in Go mode, so I just think, okay, to do Dragon, you go through Meridia, and yeah.
You still did good. Sub 3. I mean, that's a respectable time for anybody.
Yeah.
I wasn't judging. I was just curious. I was curious.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's just that's the nice thing about SMZ3 is there's now multiple paths you can take for everything.
Yeah.
I was really hoping somebody would find the butter sword, but nobody did.
Yeah, I assume other people found Tempered and stuff.
The only person on the restream was Farfaloo, and he found it. It was an ice beam.
Yep. Some people sequence break ice beam to get the sword.
Yeah, I was tempted to do some hell runs early on when I went down to high jump and then went back into Zelda,
but it just wasn't meant to be.
Luckily, you didn't need to because there wasn't anything there for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Being on Fighter Sword for a long time sucked, but it's just how it goes. Silvers were definitely nice.
Yeah, silvers and bow really early on were pretty nice to have for sure.
Definitely. Where were high jump boots? Did we find those?
No idea.
The world may never know.
The world's never gonna know. I know they're not on pedestal.
Oh, did somebody check Ped?
2 people did, and it was some kind of flying bomb.
Oh, wow. I wonder what kind of flying bomb it was.
I don't know. It was interesting, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Any further comments before we close things up? Somebody says that... I forget whatever. High jump boots were speed locked in Main Street of Meridia.
Oh, yeah, you should have saw them when you were running through.
He probably skipped that particular location.
Yeah, I never looked at those. Yeah. I don't know, this seed felt fairly nice. Not too bad, not too good. It was definitely a Zelda seeder for the most part. Like, you just get all the Zelda things, and then your go mode's just the suits and stuff.
I mean, we were pretty dry on items, though, for the first hour. I think after the first hour, we had the 2 purple orbs, hookshot, and flute. And, like, that was all we had for, like, the first hour. And then, we find the hammer. That's, like, we were talking at, like, an hour 20 in how your path to Dark World access was 3 items deep, multiple ways through, aside from gaining mitts.
Yeah, what would have been funny is if there was, like, some kind of AGA access in Escape/Pendant Eastern, that area, and then you're logically supposed to do AGA to get your Dark World access, to get your wrecked ship access, to get the mitts. That would have not been nice.
Which is what I was expecting from a normal seed.
Too true. Too true.
So do you have any final thoughts before we shut this thing down for the evening? Did I already say that?
Yeah, no, so these are final thoughts part 2.
Part 2. I'm having final thoughts of my final thoughts, okay?
Yeah, final thoughts of part 2. I don't know. Thanks for having us, guys, and of course, shout outs to all the volunteers who make this thing possible. Yeah. I don't know. GG's, everybody. This was fun.
GG's to you. I'm sorry, I'm so forgetful.
Don't worry about it.
I haven't had my cup of coffee yet. I need to go get it.
Ha.
Well, don't forget to give NEScartridge a follow here and all of our other restreams runners. Don't forget to follow all the Speed Gaming channels 1 through 6 and our foreign language channels. Don't forget to keep an eye out on the schedule for upcoming races. Join our Discords, the SMZ3 Discord and the Speed Gaming Discord. Anything else you want to say, Simplify? Your final thoughts, part 3?
Final thoughts, part 3. Could have been final parts, thought 3. Make sure you also give a follow to our trackers, Specialist 0815 and Professor Renderer, and also give a follow to Kuchiri. He is an excellent streamer and commentator as well. Make sure you give him a follow because he's entertaining. Other than that, tomorrow night is the SMZ3 weekly race, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be the Hard Logic seed. Make sure you come there. Be there or be square. But other than that...
Or be 8-bit? What? No? Okay.
Or be 8-bit. That works too. But other than that, this is Semper Fire Dog signing off. See you all next mission.
Don't forget to follow that follow Semper Fire Dog. Don't fire him. Follow him. Follow Semper Follow Dog. Oh man, I ruined it. And don't forget to follow each other. Because during this day and age, it's good to be friends with each other and all that great stuff. And aside from that, may the Triforce be with all ya. And everyone's already set to see you next mission bit. I sound like a copycat now. Night all.
Good night.